the planned aggregate expenditure, or PAE graph, and explore its crucial role in the Keynesian economic model. Today, we're adding numbers to the mix for a more clear-cut understanding. The PAE graph is our canvas, illustrating the intricate dance between spending and income. Let's set the stage by plotting our axis. We have planned aggregate expenditure on the vertical and national income or output on the horizontal axis. I'm going to go ahead and draw a 45-degree angle. Our 45-degree line is where output equals expenditure. It's an essential reference for equilibrium. It's where every dollar of income is mirrored by a dollar of spending. Our aggregate expenditure line begins at autonomous expenditure. Imagine it at 200 billion. This is our baseline spending. It's immune to income changes. As income rises, so does spending. If a $100 billion income boost, shown right here, leads to an $80 billion increase in additional spending, our aggregate expenditure line slopes up from the $200 billion mark. Where the AE line and 45-degree line intersect, that's our equilibrium. We'll annotate it as EQ1. If this were to occur at $1 trillion of income, our economy could technically still be considered in a stable state, as long as spending matches income, and that's where this equilibrium makes sense. To deduce MPC, which is our marginal propensity to consume, we get this from the slope. We take the change in spending over the change in income, and it would look something like this. That's going to be our $80 billion rise divided by the $100 billion income increase, which would yield an MPC of 0.8, which also means that 80% of additional income is spent. The y-intercept of our AE line at $200 billion reflects autonomous expenditure. This is the amount that's spent regardless of income. Now, this is where the Keynesian cross comes into play. It's the AE line on our graph. It shows us the actual aggregate expenditure at different levels of national income, helping us to analyze the effects of changes at spending behavior. If autonomous expenditure increases, say, to $300 billion due to heightened government spending, our aggregate expenditure rises and creates a new equilibrium. We'll annotate this as EQ2. This action nudges the economy towards this new equilibrium with higher income. Through the PAE graph and the Keynesian graphs, we can interpret how shifts in spending, whether through consumer behavior or fiscal policy, affect overall economic equilibrium.